Sinner's Lane is a collection by Nazly Menjivar. It was showcased at the 2022 Campus Couture fashion show and won the award for Best Overall. I'm Kevin Caparoso, the managing editor at the Daily 49er, and I talked to Nazly about her collection and much more.
Nazly Menjivar. I am a junior, so this is my third year, and my major is fashion design. My collection originally began as me designing for my own brand, which is called Nasty Killa. I decided to create a collection for my brand, which is called Sinner's Lane. And my inspiration was Vivienne Westwood when she designed for the Sex Pistols. So she started off it was during a time where bondage was really into the scene. You can see it on my jackets, my shirts, they are bonded together. My favorite colors are gonna be white, black, and red. So I always incorporate black and red and then white just to blend everything out. So it is gonna be more of that. Honestly, I don't really define my clothes as punk or it's gothic. I've gotten streetwear. Vivienne Westwood, her way of being, she is eco-friendly. That's the way I wanna go, especially for someone who's not really into fast fashion. I don't like seeing that, so I don't want my brand to be that way, which is why I also want to create clothes. The hardest thing to work on was my jacket. The back of it does have a cross, so I had to cut out the patterns and just sew it all that way. And it was kind of hard sewing because the cross in the back, the edges, since I've never done something like that. But it turned out great, and that's also one of my favorite pieces. This is my first big project. I was trying to get out of my comfort zone and do something like that, so I just decided to go for it. And it's really cool because I'm really trying to collaborate with people and just make more friends who are into the creative side of just fashion, journalism, which is really cool that you guys are doing this, because I just feel like I'm that type of person. I want to surround myself by people who do the same as me.
My name is Kylie Thompson. I am a business administration student, and it's my third year. I'm a junior. When I decided to try out, I was either I get it or I don't, and either way it'll be cool. It'll just be a cool experience.
So I was looking at all the models because we obviously had to pick out our models and decide who we wanted to walk our clothes. And Kylie, she came in strong.
Yeah, I feel like my walk was pretty, I don't know, why did you pick me?
She was the only one who was just putting herself out there and just being so confident in herself. And I feel like she was perfect for the style I'm going for, and I really wanted people who can really work the clothes.
Getting to see everybody else in there, because there's 5 of us walking for Nazly, and so it was really cool because we all do like she said, all of the colors, we match really well, and the vibe is there with all the spiders and everything. So I think it's super cool, and it was really cool just seeing Nazly's vision come to life.
I recently worked for LA Fashion Week as a volunteer, and I was just looking a lot of pieces that are on the runway, they are really bold. Some of the pieces you don't really see them being into people wearing them out, so I wanted to do a little bit of both. So I wanted them to be bold, and I also wanted it to be everyday wear. So that's where I was just okay, I'm gonna combine both and just make it everyday bold statement wear.
Well, I'm really proud of myself for stepping out of my comfort zone too. I was thinking about it, I was my freshman year, this probably isn't something that I would even think that I would be doing, because I was I feel everyone's shy, especially when they're a freshman. But I feel since then I've branched out, and it's more about doing stuff that I care about and stuff that I think is really cool, saying fuck whatever anybody else thinks about it.
I honestly started as a bio major for my first year, and I was damn, I don't want to do this. But my parents, they were no, you have to, or you have to go to college too, because I didn't really want to go to college since I wanted to do fashion, and they were just putting me towards that direction. No, you won't make money out of fashion, just telling me not to do it. And till this day, I hear my dad telling me why are you dyeing your hair? Why are you ruining yourself? Why are you dressing like that? Dress more feminine. And it's just gotta do what makes you happy. I just feel every person's fashion has a story behind it, or why they chose it, why they're wearing it, why did they match it up with everything else. And then you have people who create these looks. You have a designer who creates a top, you have a designer who creates the jeans, and then you're gonna wear multiple designers, but that's their art. But at the end of the day, how you wear it, that's your art.